Things are getting interesting. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is Dual Powerbomb Issue 4. We just watched our hero Luna and her father, who she doesn't know is her father because he's wearing a mask, fight off a double team of supercharged, super intelligent orangutan warriors. It was epic, but this is going to take a very dangerous turn. Get comfortable, and again, let me entertain you. Diving headfirst into this issue, we see a brief flashback into the past. We find out what happened to those kingdoms who have been annihilated by the forces of Necroton himself. They were bitter, of course. It was a war that spanned decades. Matter of fact, thousands of decades. They lost heroes, they lost leaders, they lost wizards, they lost friends. And now they heard Necroton is throwing a tournament where he's bringing back people that died. Nah, this was their birthright. The king wanted his people brought back, so he brought his best warriors, Maximilian and Alfonso. He charged them to train, evolve, become murderers, because you are entering this tournament, and they agreed. But somewhere, still Rose was trying to come to terms with her partnership. This was not working if you do not trust me. And honestly, you would understand where he's coming from. She doesn't know it, of course, but he is her father. But at the same time, he cannot underplay her potential. So he decided to tell her some half-truths and reveal he used to be partners with her mother. They used to be a tag team duo, and they were phenomenal. I mean, they thought exactly like each other. So when he was setting up a combo, he didn't even need to say it. She just knew where to be. They won each and every belt. They were a team. And you remind me of your mother so much. I thought I could protect you. I thought I could save you. But I see now, you need to fight too. You have someone to fight for. And she was surprised, but she agreed. Now, why don't you show me those combos you did with my mother? And he taught her. Both teams were practicing, both teams trying to sharpen their skills. And honestly, she grew. She grew a lot in a short amount of time. But still, this was a death match, and things fall apart quickly. I mean, don't get me wrong, she was good, but their teamwork was just superior because they knew where to be without even having to talk. They knew she was outclassing the smaller guy, so they called in the big guns, and he knocked her down, and he kept her down. No escape. Pathetic earthlings. Your world, your mother means nothing. Cobra's son had to watch his daughter go through hell because they kept tagging each other in, doing combos, crushing her face, and he could do nothing. When it came to the count, she surprisingly always broke free. She had real resolve, and her father knew it. He stretched out his hand so far, hoping this time he could reach, but still, they kept tagging each other in and pulling her back. It was torture. It was hell. They rocked her continuously, telling her stay down, surrender. And she said, nah, son, my name is Lorna Still Rose. As she stood up, spitting out blood. My mother was UA Still Rose, sidestepping the missile of a punch coming for her and taking him down. This was surprising. She was far more lighter than him, and still, she managed to drop his ass. She was in pain, and thankfully, she got the tag. Her father moved like a demon, so fast. Before they knew it, he was behind them with his German suplex ready. He planted him headfirst into the ground. His daughter tapped him, hey, wait, let me get my lick back. And she took it hard. She almost snapped this brother's neck. His partner saw this and wanted to interfere, but Cobra said, nah, stay out of this. That's my daughter's boy, mate. And the count was 3 already. They lost. The match was over. They were superior again. This was insane, but they had to leave because they were surprisingly not the main event. The psychopaths came up next, and these guys were hated by everybody. But to be fair, the most important part were the people they were fighting, because they were from Tokyo as well. They were people that Cobra and his kid knew. They stepped up to the ring, and the psychopaths were already disrespecting them. Ah, another group of earthlings. I cannot wait to split you in half. One of the wrestlers stopped and took off his mask, revealing it was Uncle Blood. Nah, son, I can't wait to split you in half. Cobra and his kid were shocked. What the hell? What are you doing here? He screamed. How dare you ask me that? She was my sister too. I'm fighting to bring her back. Little did he know the bell was already rung. This was a mistake. His partner was already done for, knocked out clean. He tried to respond, but boy, these guys were psychopaths for a reason. Is that your best hit? Here's mine. The gut punch was so heavy, he lifted him off the ground and picked him up for his partner to finish. And boy, was that a finisher. It was lethal. They sought to break his head off. Even while it was pinned, they went for submission. He begged, he tried to fight, but nah, he was done. Even while he was out cold, they didn't let up. Nah, we not done. He still has to pay for the disrespect. They climbed the rope, and boy, they guillotined his neck. Everyone heard his bone crack. It was done. Not only did Cobra lose his wife, now his brother-in-law was laid dying. He wanted revenge, and honestly, so did Luna. She wanted them disqualified, but she did not know who she was talking to. This was Necroton. He loved this shit. This is what he wanted, and thankfully, Cobra-san knew it too. Don't bother. He loves this shit. Can't you tell? There's no point begging. We just have to fight. They called us soft. They called us fake. And then they fucked with our family. Get ready, because we are about to fucking murder them. It's about to get wicked.